Hey guys, welcome to another video. Now today's video is going to be just a little bit different. As you saw a few weeks ago, I killed a pretty decent sized doe. Well then after that I thought to myself, I should make a video of me cooking the deer. So here we are. We're going to cook the deer. I'm going to walk you through the process of how I like to cook my deer meat. Now in this household, we like our venison to be nice and tender. In order to do that, we dry age our meat. So basically, all you do is you take the meat off the deer, you stick it in a trash bag, then you put it in the refrigerator for 7 to 10 days. Now, if I were you, I would not go over 10 days because that could ruin the deer meat, and you do not want to lose that delicious venison. So once your 7 to 10 days is up, you'll get your meat out of the refrigerator and you just trim it up a little bit. So all you're doing is you're getting all that fat and all that membrane off of your meat. And it'll look a little bit something like this. Now it's a little bit darker than usual because we had a marinade incident earlier, but you understand the point. Now, let's go ahead and get it set in the marinade. So we double bagged our meat, and your next step is to add your favorite marinade, which we are going to be using Dale's steak seasoning, not sponsored. And basically all you're gonna do is you're just gonna dump a pretty decent amount in there, enough to get all of the meat covered, enough that all the meat will soak it up. Once you've covered your meat in your marinade, you're just going to stick it in the refrigerator and let it marinate overnight and through most of the next day. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Well guys, it is the next day. We are about to start cooking our steak, but I do want to quickly apologize for the background noise. My dad decided he was going to make fries to have with the steak, and so the air fryer's ripping right now. But let's get to it. So first of all, we're going to cut off a tablespoon of this butter. Then we're going to take it and we're going to throw it in the pan. So now the butter's all melted, and we're going to throw 2 steaks in there at a time. Steak 1, steak 2. We're just giving them a very light sear on both sides, nothing too crazy. But like I said, it's an incredibly light sear. They should look like this. Now you're gonna add another tablespoon of butter for 2 more steaks. So say you have 4 steaks, you're gonna have 2 tablespoons of butter. 6 steaks, 3 tablespoons of butter. But I'm gonna do the rest of these and I'll meet you at the grill. Alright, so the grill is ripping and I'm about to have to scrape it all down. But we're gonna throw all of our steaks on there. I normally use a mesquite seasoning, so we're going to dust 3 with a mesquite seasoning. Then we're going to use a venison and wild game seasoning, which I've actually never used before. We're going to dust the other 3 with it. So after I dust them with the seasoning, I generally flip them right away so that they won't be sticking to the grill. We're going to dust the other sides too. Now we're just going to let them sit for about a minute or 2. Alright, they've been here for about a minute. We're going to go ahead and flip them all. So obviously, you're going to keep flipping them according to how you like your steak cooked. Your heat's nothing too crazy. It's just a decently low heat, which you can increase later on in the process. Now, according to my judgment, I'd say these are probably about done, so we're going to go ahead and take them off. Well guys, our steaks are done. We got 2 different kinds of steak. We got the mesquite seasoning, and we've got the wild game seasoning. This is what they look like on the inside. They're about perfectly cooked. But we're fixing to try both of them, and I think I'm going to dig into the mesquite seasoning first. So, holy crap. Holy crap. Alright, I think the mesquite seasoning's probably going to be pretty hard to top. It's always been my go-to. I don't think I've ever done it this good. I went just a little bit heavier than usual. But let's see if the Wild Game seasoning can top it. They're both amazing. I don't know, man. It's kind of a hard decision, but I think I'm gonna give the dub to the mesquite seasoning, just because they're both equally as good, both absolutely amazing. But my go-to seasoning is mesquite, so we're gonna give the dub to the mesquite seasoning. Now, stick around for just a little while longer, and we're gonna talk about that giveaway you've been waiting for. Well guys, it is time for the official giveaway announcement. We are going to be giving away a 3-pack of the Skout Cam 16 infrared trail cameras. These puppies have a 70-foot detection and flash range with a trigger speed of 1 second. And with each triggering speed, you can get 1 to 3 photos, while also getting information on the time, the date, and the moon phase. So these are the real deal. Now, I know these aren't the ones I used in the last video, but I can assure you that these are really good trail cameras. I didn't just go out there and find some cheap old crappy trail cameras, because I wouldn't do that to you. But the real question is, how might you be the new owner of them? Before anybody can get their hands on these trail cameras, I have to get to 50 subscribers on YouTube. So while you're watching this, you might as well go down there and hit that subscribe button. You're also going to have to go over to my new Instagram page, which is going to be linked down in the description, and you're going to have to follow me. Once I hit 50 subscribers, I will do a drawing to find out who will be the owner of these trail cameras. And then I will DM you on Instagram, and I will send them straight to your doorstep. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.